Martinez Ablenda in white, and we've got Koga Wakana in blue.
Well, as you expect, right out there, ready to start. Oh, beautiful a start, though, for Koga.
Well,
coming in with that Cianagi.
It was very close,
done.
wasn't it? And because we've got the Yukos now, have a look at where the legs land here, because it's quite interesting. If both the legs hit the floor, then they say no score. So that's why they didn't score that as a Yuko. And the bottom half of the Yuko is the one that we've been not struggling with, but trying to get in contact with. The 90 degrees towards the front, we accept, and we just got to work out that the lower part of it. So that's a brilliant start there from Koga, but didn't get a score. And she's going to go underneath again.
Well, she's picked up a Shido as well for that effort, and obviously it's very early to start picking up Shidos.
Well, I don't know what the Shido was for, actually. I'm just trying to figure out what it was for. She was the one that's done the two big attacks.
Yes. Maybe it was a gripping infringement of some sort. I'm not sure. I'm still to work that one out. Well, just past the first minute now, both looking for that desired grip.
This could be where it happens there, and straight the way in for the turnover into the hold down now. Can she get the leg over? It's got to be a recognised hold down to get the seconds started to count, and well, the Spanish are pretty good on the ground as well.
Well, she just kept her cool down there, didn't she? Two and a half minutes remaining.
Well, it's fair to say, Loretta, isn't it, that the Japanese women's team normally pretty good with their transition. I mean, they score a lot in Newaza.
Yes, they are really open there. What I love, though, is the actual technical presence that they have out there. They're very good, not only with the big Cianagas Uchimatas, but they're very clever with their feet, aren't they, for that opening and the big throw, the Koichigaris, Kosotas and Ouchis. Massive scorers for them, and makes them very dangerous when they can work so nicely with the feet.
How important it is, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
You know, with the Ashiwaza, but also the connection between the hands and the feet. Because, I mean, the hands start the technique off, they finish it off. Now, this is not a good place for Martinez Ablenda to be, because it's not very often that leg doesn't come out here from the Japanese fighters. It's not very often, and it comes out. And can she get past it? She did really well there.
She did very well. Martinez Ablenda is really struggling a little bit out here. And I really didn't think this was going to happen in some way. She got 5th in the Olympic Games. And in Paris, she was bronze medalist last year. So this is someone that should have had her sights set on trying to repeat the performance she had before. But she's struggling a little bit here, isn't she? And obviously, Koga, I believe she had a Tokyo Grand Slam medal as well, because most of the Japanese team that are here, one of their qualifications has been, which we said before, Tokyo was one of them,
Kodokan
and
Cup
Kodokan was the other one.
And they get a lot of their Olympic champions come from the Kodokan Cup, and then they send them off to the university event, their World University tournament, and that seems to be their kind of pathway.
Well, both looking for a very low grip on the sleeves, and you can see very drawing down. Doesn't look very positive there on the gripping infringements there. Comes in with the Cianagi once more, Koga, but it was very, very low. Didn't really create a space to come under and to get that lift. Both now pick up a Shido apiece. And 36 seconds remaining before we go into golden score. And I think it's looking like that's where we will be.
Doesn't really reflect what's happened here, though, does it? I mean, Koga has been on top all the time. All the time.
She's been really pushing this whole contest.
Now then, that's going to score. It was an Ippon there.
And it looked like, I think it was the Ippon Cianagi.
Well, we had a close-up, didn't we, from the cameraman there, just at the wrong time, and missed the actual throw. Hopefully we can get something that pulls it out from a different angle so we can see it. Koga gets the Ippon on Martinez Ablenda, and it was kind of written on the cards.
Here's a good start to the year, like you said, Sheldon. it'll be interesting to see how this one goes. They've not met each other before.
I can't remember who it was that was saying that, you know, Babelfath, despite being, you know, a winner, isn't that exciting. Well, you know, exciting, what comes first? Do you want to be a winner or do you want to be exciting? And I'm sure, you know, you want to be a winner.
That's nicely done, yeah.
Right,
First score on the board now.
Well,
would be a Yuko.
I was thinking that looked like Yuko to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Now she's been trying this turnover all day with no success, and here she is in a medal fight,
Horrible.
securing it. Yeah.
It's really horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, but it did get the Yuko score, so with the new rules, 5 seconds gets you a score on the board.
You like that?
I like that.
Yeah, once you've secured it, and if you can hold for 5 seconds, maybe it's worth the Yuko. She's got two up there, one for the technique and then the other for the 5-second hold.
She's very hard to catch. I was talking to Neil earlier on when we were watching her. She's got such a good stance position. She's really, you know, she doesn't really move her head. People, when they attack, try to move her position, but she doesn't get thrown very often.
Yeah, there's this feeling that she's quite solid on her feet.
But this is where she likes to be. She goes for the Sangaku from the top. Oh, she doesn't mind. She can mobilize and build up her technique to a hold. And that's what she's, I would say, most successful at.
Yeah, I want to use the word methodical. There's that real purpose to her her approach.
The thing is, she looks like she's really enjoying herself out there. She's calm.
Stoyanov is 24, Babelfath just turned 19. So they've got another year. That's bad news for the rest of the juniors if she decides, like another run at the World Championships of Juniors.
Ispravi se. Da. Gore.
Again, another chance to work on the ground, and you can see immediately Stoyanov wants to be up and out of there, but going to get turned again. They won't call Osaikomi until, I mean, I'm not telling you, I'm telling people at home, until she turns onto her front. She won't be able to, you know, have the Osaikomi call while she's on her back. Well,
It's killing a bit of time as well down there, but she doesn't seem to be able to keep that control. We see this technique used a lot with the Japanese women.
But you're quite right. It burns a lot of the clock. She's the one who's really active, and this will stand her in good stead for later on. Oh, she's walked onto that.
Yeah. Well, the reverse Sianage, which has just come back into the rules. Stoyanov there had to go for something, and well, it was countered. I would have said if the
See someone with a London 2012 shirt on in the background. That's stayed in good condition, hasn't it? Maybe he only brings it out for special occasions, like the Paris Grand Slam. Right, what do we call that? A workmanlike performance.
It makes no difference.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Kondo in white, Bouclé of France in blue. First final.
Straight away, Bouclé with a very strong grip there. That right hand controlling the left side, got the sleeve grip as well. And she steps across.
Her defence has looked excellent all day, hasn't it, Bouclé? Really strong. She looks physically very
She doesn't make many
powerful.
mistakes,
No.
doesn't she? She's got a good gripping strategy. She stays solid. She attacks when only needed to, and she's in a good position to do so. There's not many false attacks that Bouclé will put in. She reserves her energy very well, and she fights a really good match. A lot of experience.
Well, can you imagine two Japanese, semi-final and final? So you're going through the Japanese squad if you're going to win it.
Yep, it's like the All Japan Championships for her. Quickly, Sutemiwaza drawing her opponent down. Kondo looking to try and capitalise in the Niwaza, but I think it's backfired a little bit there on her, as she's now finding Bouclé between the legs, trying to get past that defensive leg. Again, she
doesn't like it down there, does she? It's not a good place to be there. Bouclé just stayed there a little bit too long, I think. I don't think she'll make that same mistake.
She was a little bit hesitant because there was the arm wrapping over the top.
She was drawing her in, wasn't she?
I think she realised that she had most probably bitten off a little bit too much than she can chew there. It's stay firmly on her feet. I think she'll tactically in the Uchimata.
Going to change direction again. So that's what they don't like, and I've got to say that it was Koga that was really on her knees trying to escape from that Sumigaeshi in the semi-final, and Kondo doing the same there. As soon as that big right arm, thundering right arm comes over.
It's dangerous, isn't it? She draws her in and comes under there for the Yoko Sutemiwaza. She controls as well quite nicely to make that, to get that opportunity. Doesn't rush into any false attacks there. Kondo trying to draw her in the Niwaza.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother with it from that particular angle if I was Bouclé. Not from that angle. All right if I was on top, dominating the move.
Where there's an opportunity to punish, you do, but not when you're actually having to defend.
Well, she's strong from there, isn't she, Kondo? She has the belt. Now, is she going to go in? Change of direction.
Well, I thought she was going to switch it back.
I did too. I thought she was going to switch it. And she does this time. Traps that shoulder. Quite a few of the French doing that. Bouchard, of course, famous for that particular driving Kataguruma.
Just felt she didn't leave enough space for her to enter in. She got herself trapped under there. And again, when you see Kondo with her judo in the Niwaza, it's quite dangerous. You don't want to be in that position for too long.
Well, I think a lot of teams had a change, a move around with some of their coaches, and some of the players retired. Some were carrying on, some not quite sure. They'll probably give this first year a go, just see how it goes. And some will come back after a year, 12 months or even 18 months to try for the next Olympics. Well, now starting to come back up on top of it now, Kondo.
Kondo's starting,
This is where they're dangerous, isn't it?
Yes.
This is it. Look at this.
Oh, yes, the belt wrap.
Belt wrap, and now she really needs to get out of there, Bouclé. But the problem is, if she comes up, there's the roll. She knows that if she rolls over, it's going to be game over. And it's not finished yet because that hand is trapped.
That was really dangerous. Very, very dangerous there for Buckley.
Well, the crowd's certainly enjoying this.
Well, into golden score now. Sudden death here.
You mean that metaphorically, don't you?
Yes, definitely. Kondo seems to be doing a little bit more now in this last minute. She has stepped it up a pace or two here against Buckley.
We see that, don't we? That a contest of two halves sometimes.
Yes, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now.
She's going to go underneath there. That's the Richie hand there of Kondo starting to go inside of Buckley, and that'll play a key part to that Seoinage.
Kondo really driving forward now, trying to pick up that pace, be the more dominant out there, and she's doing a good job up until now. This last minute and a half has been, everything's been created from her. Opportunities are starting to become more. Buckley, although we know she's dangerous, especially with the Sutemi was as she's really starting to, in a way, she's lost a little bit of her confidence, I think.
No, it's just gone down, hasn't it, a little bit. The work rate has gone down, and she really came out all guns blazing at the beginning here. Kondo starting to come back in, and I still think that inside grip of Kondo is the one that, if I was Buckley's coach, I'd be a bit concerned about that. She gets the inside grip, that will create some space to come in for the Seoinage.
So we're in a minute and a half in golden score, a battle for 5.5 minutes here, really. That's got to take its toll on these athletes. Buckley throws that arm over the top, tries to draw down, but you feel that if that left hand came in, that would...
Good attempt there from Buckley.
Good.
There's the inside grip again.
You see the danger there.
Oh, yeah. Just trying to create that space to get in there. Buckley's trying to go underneath to catch the belt.
I just feel that if she, in the inside, if Kondo came in and switched it to the rear, the Kosoto or the Ouchigari...
Changing direction.
Change direction because
she might have this on. She might have the arm out there.
Oh, it's looking like it. But
well, Buckley...
she's able to pull that in.
Oh, yeah, she just changed the angle there at the right time. Crowd enjoying that.
Well, she's just playing safe there. She's got the arm, she's out of trouble. But for how long?
Well, that was really close. Fell onto the arm this time. So just came over the top, didn't she? She had the arm trapped. Couldn't see from this angle how straight that arm was. Here we go again. 2 minutes 38 into golden score. Any score on the board. That doesn't mean any Shido. It still needs 3 Shidos. Here we go. Buckley's going off.
Flurry of movement there.
This could be
again, this is the danger into the Niwaza.
She's going to take that knee over. If she takes the knee over, wraps up the top half here. Buckley has to keep those legs high. Now she's wrapped up the top half here.
She's looking for the Konsetsuwaza.
Kondo now changing her body position. Trying to go underneath the arm. Can she take that leg out? It's not far off. The crowd are baying for her, for the mate, but the referee doing a good job, and there it is. And that's why the referee allowed it to carry on. What a great bit of groundwork there from Kondo. Already a Yuko, it's all over, and just needed 5 seconds to hold it down. and it was all over.
And a great bit of refereeing as well, wasn't it?
Really good. She really
good
let that go on, didn't she?
Yes, that was
and
good.
I think, and I really believe this, that if they see that it could be an ippon, let it go.
Yes, and well, we
Same
could
with
see it.
Tachiwaza.
We could see there was enough movement all the time. There was the method there. She knew what she was going. She changed direction. There wasn't a pause at all within the knees when he was at all.
Where do you see the best ippons when you're in Randa? It's when you're bouncing off walls.